Hello and welcome back to Mountain Blade. I believe this is part 6, and we've just finished a mission for this guy, but we'll see if he's got another one. We won't be joining him as a mercenary because we are trying to start a rebellion in this country later on. Hopefully this will be just more than bandit hunting. I will try and find another lord and get another mission. Doing some more troops as well. He looks promising. We'll go see him. Now you want to be polite when you see this, because if you go with this option you will lose respect from that lord, and that doesn't work out all too well, because I want as many of them to like me as possible for when it comes time for the rebellion. Ferendis is still unconscious because he's a big floppy fish and just can't take a hit. And it occurred to me while I was watching some of my other videos that I very rarely use my two-handed weapon, so I think what's going to happen is I will just stick with my one-handed weapon and these throwing spears here, which although I'm not all that great with, they are quite effective when they do manage to hit, as I'm sure that guy there will tell you. As you can see, it's pretty easy to distract these guys. They're not very intelligent. It is a whole different game when you're fighting an enemy lord, because some of them will use tactics and they'll march at you at a line and try and avoid the harder places to hit, like your infantry, and try and come in from the back and hit your archers. Windows is telling me something there, but I'm not sure what yet. And we've gained a level, always a nice thing. As you can see, these fights are pretty easy. Hopefully we'll get a bit of better bloody reward this time, seeing as last time the village completely gypped us and give us nothing for our efforts. It looks like we've won again. And we get some salt and some fish. It could have been better, but it could also have been a lot worse. And we have our first Mamluk. These guys are overpowered and have huge amounts of defense, but I love them anyway. And Ferendis leveled up. I've no idea how, because he spends all his time on his back with his sword sticking through his face. Ferendis is just going to be a tank. I'm not going to use him for much else. Once again, I'll be putting my charisma up and one-handed weapons, because I think I'll just get rid of that big axe. It's not really doing me any favours. Hopefully we'll run across another lord. There we go. See what this guy has to say. No luck with that lord. Just wants letters delivering. Same with that guy. We're not having much luck because I don't really want to do letter deliveries, because you go chasing after a lord and it's really hard to track some of them down because they never stop moving. Hopefully we'll find a mission in Shariz over here. Trying to increase my numbers a bit, because those desert bandits have thinned us out a little bit over the time of our treks across the desert, and there's plenty of people over here. I'm going to check the tavern in this city, see if I can get another hero unit. And I've decided on what the end conditions will be for this Let's Play. Once the rebellion starts, once either the rebellion or the Saranid Sultanate, or if I rebel against another country, their government has collapsed, that will be the end of this Let's Play. Because otherwise it will just play forever and ever and ever until every faction is eliminated. And this lord doesn't even need our help at all. Hopefully we will find something to do rather than just ride around in this Let's Play. Because there's only so much you can talk about on that world map. At the very least I'm hoping to run into some bandits and get a battle. I'll speed up this world map a little bit. Oh, missed him. No one seems to want our help at the moment. So this might be a pretty boring episode. I'm not delivering letters, I'm not a bloody messenger. Apparently these guys have not heard of FedEx because all they want to do is send me on letter delivery missions. There's no lords in here, but we'll at least visit the tavern and see if there's any new heroes. And no, there's not. I won't be hiring mercenaries because they're extremely expensive compared to villagers who you train up yourself. This feels like it's a pretty disappointing episode so far because nothing of interest has really happened. Aha, some bandits.
My men would like a word with you about your purse and your belongings.
Well, at least we get to kill some desert bandits. And I wasn't in time to tell my cavalry to follow me, so instead they just charged in. But it does look like they got themselves a couple of kills at least. As you can see, I'm not really a good shot with these druids. The Mamluks just tearing shit up. Which is pretty much all that they do. Even when they're not on horseback, they will demolish most enemies. Although the best enemy on foot is probably the Nord Huskell. Because those things just demolish anything, especially in siege fighting. Nords are excellent at siege fighting. We haven't seen a siege yet on this game, but hopefully I'll get you through a few before I inevitably die and fail this Let's Play. That is one thing I'm proud of, is that so far we haven't been captured by anybody. Because when you play this game you do have to be prepared for the fact that you will lose some fights and you will be captured. And it looks like that's everybody. There's still a guy over there. Oh no, he ran away. And another battle won. Better sword. I'm quite happy with the progress our men have made so far. I'll be keeping hold of those horses in case I run across any more heroes, but these two down here can just get thrown away. And we'll get this chainmail, whatever that turban's actually called. Check the tavern. And I'll probably end off this video here, because I'm getting a bit more cautious with my times, so I don't have to split videos anymore. And I will see you next episode.